A very good day I bid to everyone. My name is Raveena, and today I'll be presenting our research entitled Establishing a UVB-induced skin photoaging BALB mice model. Moving on to the introduction, with regards to photoaging, it is the hallmark of prolonged UV exposure, and the characteristics include loss of normal complexion, impaired wound healing, dyspigmentation, as well as fragility. Other characteristics include coarse wrinkles, telangiectasia, meaning broken blood vessels near the surface of the skin, laxity, meaning loose skin, as well as rough skin. Moving on to UV radiation, it is known as a complete carcinogen, and UV radiation can be divided into UVA, UVB, as well as UVC. But UVC is stopped by the ozone layer, hence it doesn't come into contact with our skin. With UVA, it is less absorbed by DNA, but it excites other endogenous molecules, and it indirectly induces DNA damage by ROS formation. ROS is also known as reactive oxygen species. As for UVB, it is a major skin damaging factor, considered as the most harmful UV rays, plus excessive amounts of UVB generates intracellular ROS, making it more cytotoxic and genotoxic, and the choice of UV radiation for the study. As for the research justification, our skin protects us against harmful processes that induce aging, but this ability of our skin diminishes over time. And unlike other organs, the skin is directly affected by many exogenous factors, such as tobacco smoke, pollution, and malnutrition. But the most impactful factor is UV radiation from the sun, contributing up to 80%. And chronic exposure of one's skin to UV radiation results in photoaging, which is the phenomenon that we are investigating, that is further superimposed with intrinsic aging, meaning aging that occurs due to the passage of time. Hence, frequently exposed areas of the skin, such as the face, neck, and the back of your hands, acquire visible signs of aging more rapidly. As for the research question, do UVB rays cause skin photoaging in BALB mice? The hypothesis being, UVB rays cause skin photoaging in BALB mice, establishing a UVB-induced skin photoaging BALB mice model. As for the objectives, we have three of them. Firstly, to determine skin elasticity between non-UVB-induced and UVB-induced mice. Secondly, to determine the skin macroscopic appearance between these both groups. And thirdly, to determine the skin histopathological changes between these both groups. As for the methodology, firstly, the study has already obtained its animal ethics approval, and the study starts off with 7-week-old female BALB mice, a total of 16 of them, which would be divided into two groups, Group 1, the UVB negative group, and Group 2, the UVB positive group, whereby these two groups would be subjected to 2 weeks of oral treatment with no UVB irradiation. The oral treatment given was corn oil via oral gavage. This is followed by 8 weeks of oral treatment with UVB irradiation. As for the UVB dose exposure plan, it was a modification from Saito et al. 2016, whereby UVB irradiation was carried out for every week for a total of 6 weeks at increasing doses 3 times a week. And the modification made was extending the pre-existing plan with 2 more weeks at increasing doses as well, bringing it to a total of 3.7 joules per cm square. After that, during the 8-week period as well, the pinch test was carried out weekly to evaluate skin elasticity. This is followed by taking photos of the mice skin for skin macroscopic appearance before sacrificing the mice. And after the mice were sacrificed, H&E staining was carried out for histological observation. This was followed by data analysis. As for the results and discussion, firstly for the pinch test, it can be seen that the UVB positive mice skin showed a significantly longer time to return to its normal conformation. So the pinch test results mean that when you pull the skin of the mice and you release it, the UV positive group took a longer time. Hence, this loss of skin elasticity is a sign of photoaging. As for the skin macroscopic appearance, we can see in the UVB negative group that there were fine wrinkles and no skin redness. As for the UV positive group, the skin peeling, coarse wrinkles, as well as skin redness. And for the H&E staining, I would like to take your attention to the epidermis, where you can see that the epidermis in UVB positive group is thicker than in the UVB negative group. And when these results were analyzed using ImageJ, it can be seen that the UV positive mice skin showed a significantly thicker epidermis, and this increased epidermal thickness is a sign of photoaging. In conclusion, a UVB-induced skin photoaging BALB mice model has been established, and this model can be used to administer a treatment compound of interest to ameliorate skin photoaging. These are my references. As for the acknowledgements, I'd like to thank the chemo prevention research team for their help and support throughout this research, as well as the research grant, Grant Universiti Pendidikan, GUP 2020-053, for funding this study. With that, thank you.